How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this episode, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. Usually when I come into an episode, I know what I need to do to improve the team. Our team's doing pretty good, so there's not any major moves that need to be done. But there is one trade I want to try and make before the season, before it gets too late. You know, to try and get that team chemistry up. It looks like we're going to make the playoffs. Hopefully we can. So I'm going to try and make a trade. The trade I'm going to make is somebody that is unhappy on the team. And no, it is not Honka. Now, I know he did ask to be traded, which sucks. It really does. But if you take a look at his previous morale, it's almost always going up because of ice time. The only time it's gone down is being injured and being scratched. It's only gone down 2 times this season. And long term, I don't think it will affect his overall. I don't think so. Right now, his stats did go down, but he's still a decent player. I'm going to give him that ice time. Hopefully he can get back up there. You know, that's what I'm praying on. But I'm not trading him. I'm actually going to trade Nathan. He's angry as well. And the thing is, I just got him as an experimental player, right? So I am going to try and trade him. For what? I really don't know. There are a few teams I'm going to have a look at. I'm not too sure who I'm going to be trading him to, though. His trade value is almost nothing. It's pretty shit. I mean, with his morale going down, he's a 76 overall. So, if only he could have been a depth defenseman, he would have been perfect. But it said top 6, so I guess that's what you gotta play him to keep him happy. The team I had to trade him, though, I trust me, I looked around, I tried looking for different trades, tried going to the trade block. Every single team I could find that was doing good, that might want to pick up a depth defenseman, was already had a ton of defenders. Like, I mean, stacked. A ton of teams have a lot of defenders. We're going to have to trade him to Tampa Bay. That might be, you might think that's not the best because we might have to face them in the playoffs, but look at the defensive core. Aside from Hedman, they don't have anybody. They got Riley, Sustra, and Coco. They have some prospects, don't get me wrong, top 6, top 4, 7th, and top 6, but they're a Stanley Cup team, so they're going to want a good guy. Nathan definitely fits in as well. He's pure offense, and that is what the Tampa Bay team is. So, who to trade him for? I was thinking trying to get Spencer or Thomas. Now, I'd rather Spencer because his potential is AHL top 2. Thomas is top 6. We got our top 6 figured out. He's not even the type of... His stats aren't anything special, but Spencer would be a perfect call-up defender. He's 80 overall. You know, perfect for the AHL. A perfect top 2 guy. Durability is at 91, so we can call him up for injuries. Defensively, he's alright. He's got decent passing and puck control, but again, he's just going to be an AHL guy. We signed Nathan in the offseason, in free agency, so I said it then, you know, if he doesn't work out, I'll trade him for whatever I can get out of him. I am going to try and get a pick. Let me see, do we have many picks for this year? Oh, wow, we do. Holy crap, okay, we have 2 seconds, 2 thirds, and 2 sixes. Okay. Okay, I'll give him a 6 back for a 4th. Is this going to go through? I'm going to try it. Spencer for Nathan. It's just too far off. Okay. Again, I could try and... Nah, I'm not going to try and get anything too crazy out of it. But since we're getting a defender for the AHL, I'll throw him back another depth defender. Who do we got to give? Should we try and give him Garrison? Could they take him? What if I try that? Okay, they don't want to take on Garrison. That's understandable. I tried, you know. I may as well try and unload his contract any opportunity I can. Who should I try and give him Sergachev? What's his stats like? Man, what a bust. I had such high hopes. He really has nothing special. I mean, I'll keep him. You know, it looks like he might be a decent AHL guy, but that's too bad. I'll take a look at Meat and Muzzle. Muzzle is 78. Well, I mean 28. He's 77 though. I'd basically just be going with the younger guy. And again, but he does have decent stats. You know what? I'm gonna keep Muzzle. I'll trade away Meat. I'll trade Meat, a 6, and Nathan for Spencer and a 4th. Will that go through? A bit off. Okay, so you're a bit off. Does that mean a lot? Because it's kind of weird worded. Usually they'll say something like, we want to accept, it's just a little bit off. And usually that means you throw in a 4th round pick or something. I'll try and throw in a 4th round pick as well. Basically swapping 4th for 4th, which will help the deal because they want to give up that pick. I'll try it. Trade accepted. Perfect. Look at that. Add it. Okay, I did think that's what it meant. It was just a little bit. Usually they word it a little bit differently. I never saw it worded like that. So a few players' morale went down, it looks like. But we've actually gained locker room chemistry. Perfect. So, yeah, that did help. Now, you might think, okay, trade Honka to improve it even more. No, we can't. We don't have the depth right now. We don't have the defenders. I might trade him at the draft for a 2nd round pick, but as of now, I gotta keep him. We don't have the depth defensively to cover for him, right? So we got Spencer. I am going to send him straight down to the AHL. That's about it. Go to edit lines, and I'm gonna do the AHL lines, put them in, and I'll come back to you. Okay, I got the AHL set up. It was a bitch to do. So many players I had to put in, but we got a really good AHL team, actually. We got 4 80s in the forward lineup. The lowest is in 73, and that's only because in the NHL we got Della Rose playing. He's the only guy in the minors. He has 82 poise now. Wow, he's amazing. I like this guy a lot. Once we get Strome back in the lineup, I'm gonna put him down there on the first line with Lampman. Defense, that sounds like a nickname, like Pool Party. If somebody like missed a few episodes, they're gonna think I'm giving him a nickname. That's his actual name, Lampman? What the fuck? Anyways, Garrison is playing now. He's minor depth, but 85 poise, which is real nice. So I'm actually going to, I mean, I guess we don't really have to play him with anybody. I'll play him with Spencer, though. Why not? Give him a bit of poise. In terms of goaltending, we got Van. So hopefully he can continue to improve. It doesn't look like it, which sucks because he has high potential, but that's what we got to work with. In terms of the NHL now, again, we're a bit weak. We're looking a bit weak. We got an 78 on the 4th line, which I don't think is a bad decision, but we obviously have Della Rose at 26 years of age, 79 overall, 2nd line ice time. Not the best, I know, but we don't have many other options. Lemaire, he has high chemistry with Radulov. He has the best, actually, best with Radulov. Now, Radulov actually doesn't have the best with him, but he still has high chemistry. And a guy like Lemaire, a young guy who is looking, his future is promising, I want to play him with guys he's good with. And he's also good with Gallagher. Now, Hurdle, his face-off is 79. Gallagher is 70. Should I put Gallagher with him? I'm going to try that, okay? It's only for this episode. If you think that's a terrible idea, let me know. I can change it. It's just a thought process. Because I'd love for him to become a great top 6 guy. It's looking like he's fulfilling his potential. I mean, 95 shot, 92, 90 wrist shot. Hopefully that's going to go up. It should. He has 4 or 5 years more to grow. Defense is looking decent. He just has to improve as more of a two-way guy, you know. But I'm going to put him with Gallagher and Radulov. He has chemistry with both of them. He also has chemistry with Honka. So I put Honka on the first line power play to play him with him, okay? I am trying to get him to succeed as best as I can. That also means now Eakin, Hurdle, and Della Rose. A really interesting a second line. Really kind of weird. That might not work. I hope it does. I'm gonna keep it like that. If we go on a losing streak, I will change it back. Now, the reason I sent it to, or the reason I traded Nathan to Tampa Bay, the reason is because we're probably not going to win the Stanley Cup. If we were a contending team, best believe I wouldn't trade him to the top team in the East. But I don't expect anything huge in the playoffs if we even make it. So, calming, not affected, that's okay. We still only, now Brodina's a presence. Okay, that's really good to see. Once Price leaves, that's gonna be a big blow. We're gonna lose a leader in the locker room. I'd like I'd like Galchenyuk to really become one. Maybe that's just not his personality, right? So, it is what it is, but let us simulate up a little bit. Where are we exactly? So, we're at the deadline. I will simulate up to the deadline. Take a look at how the team does. Vinko. No, I'm not and Honka? No. Actually, I'll take a look at who they're sending us. I'll take a look at who it is because we're giving up some serious trade value here. Who is Donskoy? Oh, I know of him, but I want to see his stats. If we were making a cup run, maybe, but I don't see him fitting in long term. But fuck, actually, for a third liner, that is a pretty filthy guy. Not gonna lie. If his shot blocking was at an 85 as well, I'd actually consider this deal. This is a tough one. $6 million though. He might be going to free agency anyways. That might be why they're trading him. I'm gonna say no. 2 defensemen of the future for a left winger that might not be in the future. I can't say no to that. An update on the goals. He wants us now. Fuck. What the hell? Okay, so now he wants us to get 55 wins. Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't think we're getting that. We won against Ottawa. Oh yeah, shit. I forgot to show you guys that as well. I'm getting offered Eberle. That is right. Jordan Eberle for Honka, Noyan, and Yelly. Holy crap. Wow. If this was a few years back, I might take it, but he's a second line forward, 85. I'm not gonna take it, but it looks like Honka's bringing in some trade offers. Holy crap! Okay, I will show you one thing about that guy who just accepted. I did this before, or not before, but I cut it out. Shit, I forgot to show you. Okay, so where is it? Where is he? Since I knew I was getting rid of Nathan, I signed somebody to take over. Matthew, I don't know how to pronounce it, but looking at his stats, again, just a good depth defender of the future, maybe. I picked him up to play in the NHL, but mind you, I signed him before I made the trade. So I signed him, and then I went to make the trade. But in the trade, I forgot about this, and I didn't trade away Garrison, right? Sorry if I'm stuttering, trying to explain it quickly. And yeah, basically, long story short, I signed him without knowing I'd play Garrison. I looked at Garrison's stats, and he does have good poise, so I am going to play him. If he starts getting mad, though, I might play him. I'll take a look at what we got going on, and I might actually try and unload Garrison. It said we had a few people to talk to. I'm not too sure who, and maybe in the AHL. There we go. Spencer and Matthew, both of them. Okay. I'll boost the morale. Oh shit, Matthew actually didn't like it. Crap, okay, calming doesn't work for everybody, I guess. That's okay. Let me take a look and just double check on this though. Let me go to edit lines of the AHL team. And yes, I am trying to put more of importance on the AHL team. So we got Garrison playing. I'm going to take him out, and I am going to put in Matthew, the guy I just got. He's 80 overall. That's why I got him. He's a really good AHL guy. Look at the defense in the AHL. Really looking better. And I'll try and ship off Garrison. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to ship him off that easy. No team in the NHL wants him. I'm going to trade him to Tampa Bay, again, because of the fact they're lacking depth, defensively especially. So I'm going to reduce his salary to where the under the cap. Let me just keep going up. I might have to go to 50. And you know what? He has a 2-year deal, so I may as well retain half his salary. Yeah, still not interested. Okay, you know, I'll just give him to a team that can accept him. Vancouver's doing decent in the standings. I do know that. I'll just take a 4th round pick. You know, I'm taking 50% of his salary. They're underneath the cap. Ah, shit, and they're gonna have too many players. This is gonna be an issue. Is there anyone that they want to get rid of at all? I can take Hansen. Do we need Hansen? I mean, maybe I could, but he's a 3rd line scoring forward. I don't necessarily need that. Okay, Columbus wants him. I'm taking off 50% of his contract, and all I'm doing is sending him for a 6th round pick. They still not. Shit, yeah, if they don't take it for a 7th, then no team is going to. I'm taking all of his salary off, and yeah, we just can't. We're stuck with that contract. Maybe we can buy him out. I know in previous NHL games you could buy players out of the deal. I'm not too sure if you can in this game. I haven't even tried it yet. I haven't played it too much. The only time I've played NHL is on camera, pertaining to GM mode. I've played other game modes, but let's just continue up to the trade deadline. Kind of an iffy episode here. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect coming into it. Owner goals have been updated again. Now he just wants 47 wins. So in the Dell League, there's a high potential starting goaltender. There's a lot of good goaltenders we could pick up. That is for sure. I'm going to go to the Swedish League for goaltenders. And after that, the only one we're going to have to go to is the Quebec League, I do believe. And then after that, I might try and get that elite potential goalie, just to be exact, to see exactly what we're working with. And then after that, who knows? Maybe go for a defenseman, maybe go for a forward. We could use both of them. We could definitely use more prospects in each category. So Honka for Smith and a second. I'm not going to take on Smith. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at the trade deadline because a lot of teams want Honka. They definitely want him, so Strome is available to play. Hallelujah. I'm just putting De La Rose into the AHL. Strome coming back gives us a ton of depth now. De La Rose is unhappy. Shit, is he finally complaining about not being on the 4th line? He has no concerns. Okay, just being sent down, but he's angry. I'm putting him back on the 1st. Damn, I hope he doesn't start complaining and wants to trade because he is so valuable. 82 points in the AHL, that is very valuable. So, again, I'm going to put him on the top line there. Ekholm for Honka, no thank you. Now, I put De La Rose on the power play. I didn't need to because he's back up to a 78 overall. His stats are slowly getting back up there. Okay, he gained morale for being dressed and locker room interactions. Perfect. I was so worried I'd have to trade him because he really is the perfect, and I mean perfect, AHL player. Now, he does like having that one-way deal. And you know, I actually didn't even notice this, but I just put him on waivers. So every time that happens, it's definitely iffy, but he hasn't been claimed so far, and I've brought him up and sent him down multiple times throughout the series. It looks like he's good. No team's going to pick him up, which is kind of strange, because if I saw him, I would. Even if he starts wanting a top 4, or, I mean not top 4, 4th line role, I might give it to him. He's been great for us. He really has been, and that 82 poise, again, is amazing, especially if he's content to play in the AHL. I put him next to Lampman. Hopefully that can increase his chemistry. Or not chemistry, his potential. I don't know if that's a thing. Like, if you have a team full of low-poised players, is that going to hurt the development of somebody? I'm not too sure. In the Sweden League, it looks like all we got is an AHL goalie. I'm going to keep it there for another week, just to be a little bit more accurate. It does say high potential, so that does look like what it is, which is fine. I don't expect every single guy to be a starting goaltender. I'll give it one more week. De La Rose morale has gone up again. perfect. And then I will check back in scouting. He wants us to go to the Cup final again. He can't make up his mind. We're doing good, though. It looks like we're going to make the playoffs. I don't want to jinx it, but it definitely does. Atkinson for Honka. Holy crap. Honka has crazy value, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, Gustafson, AHL starter exact. That didn't take much time at all. And, you know, before I go back to that elite goaltender, I will go to the Quebec League. The QM, so every place else I've scouted, right? Obviously, I'm not scouting with 0 goalies, but, yeah, everywhere else is scouted perfect. I'll go to the Q. I don't expect him to have too much. You never know, they could. They could have a stud goaltender. I'll go there. Off the bat, it looks like they're all projected to be AHL goalies. That's not the best, but, again, I'll scout it just to get it accurate. So upgrade and maintain, we have to do 3 different places. Now I did upgrade the concession, so a chunk of money is out of our pockets. 98, level 4 now, perfect. So actually team stores at 5, we can't even upgrade it. I see how it works. Next thing, I think we should do club seats in the off season. We have to do that in the off season though. I might try and save money for that. It doesn't tell me how much it will cost though, so yeah. So it looks like upper bowl, lower, executive, and bathroom, you can't even upgrade. You can upgrade club seats, however. The parking lot, team stores upgraded all the way, but we still have to repair it, of course. That's about it, you know. Concession should be good for a few more years. And then parking lot and club seats, I should look to upgrade. Maybe next year I can do the parking lot, and the year after I can do club seats. We gotta think long term in terms of that, because it's been proven throughout this series, it takes a lot of work to get money. It definitely does. Money is not easily to come by, which is good. I like that. You have to work for it a bit. Luckily, last year we got all of the fans happy with our prices. They're gonna flood in and give us money, hopefully. St. John's. Shit, I hate doing injuries for that. Okay, replace player, I guess. When he comes back, I will change it up. Eberle again. So maybe we should trade Honka. It looks like teams are recognizing he wants to trade. I will do that. Yeah, I'll do that quickly, I guess. Who did they replace him with? Where did he play? Lapman. I'll be able to tell pretty quick. Tackleton, right? Yeah, I'll take him out. I think that's who it was. I will put Burmistrov back in the lineup. There we go. Got him in. Now, yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you think I should trade Honka. If so, for what? Now, he has value. We could trade him at the draft as well, right? It doesn't have to be right now. It can be, but it doesn't have to be, though. I'll simulate one more day, get right up to the deadline day, and that's where I'm going to leave it at. Eberle again. So Edmonton really wants him. 7-2 win over them. They got a good taste of what he can do, hopefully, right? We are third in the division. It looks like we're a playoff team for sure. Let's take a look at all the stats. Goudreau is leading the team. That's really good to see. I'm impressed with that. Radulov has fallen off a bit, just in terms of what he was. That's good. You know, I don't expect him to do much. But 38 points still, that's crazy. Pool Party's doing good. It doesn't look like he's going to fulfill his potential, which sucks, but you never know. Lemaire, 43 points, 15 goals. That's awesome. Galchenyuk, where is he? Oh, he's right below him. Okay. So everybody who I'd like to be doing good is doing good. Okay, nothing to really evaluate there. Let's go to team standings, though. Take a look at where we are in the East. We are in 5th place. Holy crap. We can easily take at least 3rd place. Buffalo and the Lightning, our division is dominating. Holy crap. 3 of the top 5 in the East is from the, what are we in? I don't even know. I don't know the Eastern. Are we in the... I'm not even going to try. We're not in the Atlantic, but... Anyways, that's about it. What do you think I should do about Honka? Do you think I should trade him? For what? Just leave down below, you know, should I try and... Okay, so a fringe starter, a backup, and a starting goaltender in the queue. Wow, we got a lot to choose from. we got a lot. So I'm going to go back to the United States. I just want to make sure we get that exact because it is elite. You never know, it might jump up, it might jump down. So I'm going to go back to the USA for, I'll go a month. You know, I'll go a month more. 25% of the season. Zanata, I do have him pinned, so that is good. Hopefully we can get him scouted all the way. And that's about it for the episode. I'll take a look, I'll show you the trade block, just in case you want me to trade away Honka. What I think we should do, though, is I really think we should trade him at the draft. Because if we trade him now, we're not going to get anything for the playoff run, right? If we're going to trade him, we're going to trade him for another defenseman that can grow into what he is. Because I don't think a team is going to take him on and then trade a guy who's basically the same overall. They're going to trade a younger guy. Or somebody on the trade block, right? Subban's on it, that's crazy, holy shit. Okay, got some good players on the block, but that might be a draft deal. I think a good episode, a productive episode, I feel. Wow, a lot of good players on the block. Holy shit. They're probably still going to be there at the draft or in free agency. That's another thing to keep in mind. A lot of those older guys are going to be in free agency. So let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of what we should do. Do you like where the team's heading? We're in the right direction, it looks like. It looks like finally Gaudreau and Galchenyuk are racking up the points, helping us get to the playoffs. When we get there, anything can happen. So that's the episode. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I missed anything crucial that you'd like information on before I record the next episode, let me know in the comments and I will let you know what's up. So thank you all so much for watching.